Hi guys, how are you doing? Crypto Marco here, and in this video we'll take a look at Bitcoin. We'll take a look at the new position of Facebook on cryptocurrency related ads. Very interesting stuff that they have said about cryptocurrencies. Furthermore, a 300 million investment into cryptocurrencies and everything in this video. So thank you very much for everybody who's tuning in despite relatively low prices. And if you enjoy the content, please make sure to leave it a thumbs up. Really helps out my channel and shows me that you like the video, so that's great. And let's get into it. So as you can see today, not really spectacular, although what's spectacular to me is that Mithril is having one of those going ham days again. Furthermore, checking out Bitcoin. So as you can see, we're at $6,110. And something that's interesting that you should know is that we had a moment where Bitcoin was bought at, where Bitcoin went underneath the 6,000 US dollars price. And one of the relatively interesting theories on why this happened is because that currently it costs about $6,000 of electricity to mine a single Bitcoin. So allegedly, the miners have bought back all the Bitcoins that were underneath $6,000, so they would still be making profits. When it comes to money, I'm sure that they have a lot of it. They made millions of dollars during the bull run of Bitcoin, if not not trillions, but billions. So what do you think about that theory? Let me know in the comments down below. And something that could also trigger a big movement in cryptocurrencies is this announcement that has been made by Facebook. So let's go through it. In January, we announced a new policy to prohibit ads that promote financial products and services that are frequently associated with misleading and deceptive promotion practices such as binary options, initial coin offerings, and cryptocurrencies. Now, as far as binary options go, I know somebody who works at binary options, and I know that they do some weird stuff, but also you have to know that at the same time, ICOs, there are also a lot of honest ICOs that do a great job out there, but there are also really the scammy ones that unfortunately get mixed up with these honest ICO. At the time, we also made clear that this policy is intentionally broad while we work to better detect deceptive and misleading advertising practices. We will revisit this policy, how we enforce it as our signal improve. Now, what has happened since then? In the last few months, we've looked at the best way to refine this policy to allow some ads while also working to ensure that they're safe. So starting June 26th, we'll be uploading our policy to allow ads to promote cryptocurrency related content from pre-approved advertisers. But we'll continue to prohibit ads that promote binary options and initial coin offerings. Advertisers wanting to run for cryptocurrency products and services must submit an application to help us assess their eligibility, including any licenses they have obtained, whether they are traded on the public stock exchange, and other relevant public background on their business. Given these restrictions, not everyone who wants to advertise will be able to do so, but we'll listen to feedback, look at how well this policy works, and continue to study this technology so that if necessary, we can revise it over time. So is Facebook now bullish on cryptocurrencies? Is Facebook now all of a sudden becoming a charity organization that wants to educate people around cryptocurrencies? No, definitely not. What's going on is that these cryptocurrency companies have shitload of money, a lot of money that they can spend on marketing. And as you know, Facebook makes most of its money with ads, such as also Google has the same concept. So they make money with ads to finance other things that they are investing with their company. So of course, if Facebook does not approve ICOs and cryptocurrencies, they might miss out on a lot of money. So right now it's getting really interesting for them to advertise cryptocurrencies and maybe even ICOs one day again. And as you know, when in January Facebook announced that they were banning cryptocurrencies from being promoted on Facebook, it had a big impact on the price. So if they legalize cryptocurrencies again, this will be great news for all of us. Furthermore, investment in cryptocurrencies expected to double according to ING Bank survey. So in here you can read that 66% of people in Europe say that they have heard of cryptocurrency. Fewer than 1 in 10 own it. An additional 16% say that expect to own it in the future, which suggests uptake could more than double. Considering a third of those in Europe have not heard of cryptocurrency, the growth potential could be even higher. Now, if you want to check out those facts, go ahead and look at the PDF. It's only 17 pages, however, very visually, neatly done. So a lot of information in this PDF that I won't go in depth in this video because it will be too much. But if you have any question, call somebody from this list. It will be just hilarious. Going on, 300 million crypto investment to the market. And what's really interesting about it is that they are investing right now. So who's investing? It's Andreessen Horowitz, somebody, a venture capital guy who invested in Airbnb, Coinbase, Facebook, GitHub, and Uber. So he knows a business opportunity when he sees one. And the interesting thing for me is the timing at which they are investing in, because it is right now. And as you know, many people at the moment are afraid of investing into cryptocurrencies. The timing of A16Z, that's his nickname, in entering the cryptocurrency market amidst a 70% correction, the third worst correction in the history of the market, could come as surprising to many investors. But the forward-thinking approach of A16Z in investing in the cryptocurrency market at this phase shows the thought process of investors in a A16Z crypto fund that investment opportunities at this price range will never come back. And as you know, right now, everybody's really depressed about the price of Bitcoin. And in my opinion, that we're dealing definitely with a anchor bias right here, because everybody is anchored to the 5-digit price that we had back then in December and January, and right now $6,000 compared to anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000. Of course, looks really bad, but in all honesty, a year ago we were at 2,500. So good sign for crypto, and they have employed Catherine Hahn, and she's quite experienced when it comes to that. So Catherine spent over a decade as a federal prosecutor with the U.S. Department of Justice, where she focused on fraud, cybercrime, and corporate compliance failures alongside agencies such as SEC, FBI, and Treasury. She was DOJ first ever coordinator for digital assets and led investigations into the Mt. Gox hack and the corrupt agents on the Silk Road Task Force. Before that, she led prosecutions and jury trials involving organized crime, public corruption, RICO murders, gangs, and money laundering. She also held senior positions at Justice Department headquarters in both the National Security Division and as counselor to the Attorney General, where her portfolio included antitrust tax, national security, and civil matters. Prior to her government service, Catherine was an attorney in private practice and Sidlin Austin LLP. She clerked for U.S. Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy and is an honor graduate of Stanford Law School, where she served as managing editor of the Stanford Law Review. So quite prestigious person that they have hired. Of course, that will be good for the regulations, but Bitcoin.com wrote something really interesting on that whole topic. All of this, of course, not illegal and serves both parties. The crypto companies get people on board that can help them navigate the complex legal system, and the former regulators get to leverage their government experience in the much more lucrative private sector. The main downside is that this practice can potentially hurt end users as it hampers competition by erecting steep barriers for entry. Just imagine you want to open a new US crypto exchange. You might fear that unless you have the financial resources and right connections to hire a former top government lawyer, you will have a severe disadvantage compared with the established players and ultimately cancel the plans in a result. Hopefully at this point, some honest lawmakers will notice that what is happening and conclude that the regulatory maze is too cumbersome for the good of the market. Until that happens, Bitcoin companies will keep hiring people that mix in the right circles and know who to give a call when needed. Going on, Pornhub to accept Tron cryptocurrency, whose founder just bought BitTorrent. So Tron and Zencash will be added. And as you know, it was said that Verge will be exclusively the payment option on Pornhub. And right now they have added Zencash and Tron, and not Zencash nor Tron have made such a damn big fuss about the news of Verge. So guys, Verge has been hacked 2 times, and right now it might be the case that Pornhub wants a piece of the crypto cake, and is afraid that Verge on its own won't be enough, that it's risky to have just Verge, so they added Tron and Zencash. In my opinion, whatever you think about that thing, let me know in the comments down below. However, Tron launched its mainnet, so congratulations to Justin Sun and everybody in the Tron team and everybody holding Tron, because right now they have moved away from the ERC20 token standard, so they are not anymore on their Ethereum blockchain. The beta test is over. They're officially on their own blockchain, and that's very exciting news. And if you want more exciting news, then subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to not miss a single video. So like the video if you enjoy the content, and leave a comment down below, because among everybody who's commenting, I am giving away a small amount of Litecoin every week. And furthermore, keep in mind that everything in this video is my personal opinion and not financial advice. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.